Alright, hello everybody. My name is Robin and welcome to stream number 2 on this YouTube channel. This week I'm streaming indices. And I do that because yeah, that's the way I work this week. So we just broke out here. And the XY is starting to go down. Nasdaq have been trading in the 4-hour discount zone here. Discount, so I have been looking for longs on here. I have been a bit undecisive because we also have a higher time frame. Market maker, sorry, that's ICT terms. I used to trade ICT. This is a major trend reversal when you go down below the 20 EMA, push higher. Here we could have shorted, but I didn't do that. And right now I'm not sure where we're going, but my guess is we're going up here. Mostly because of this bull signal bar. I might try to go long here. This was the zone I was looking at, and clearly it worked. And I looked at that because it's a discount zone with volume. And if I could connect to ATES, I could show. Here is where I take my trades. I think I'm gonna try a US long here. It's about, my stop loss usually go down here, so 70 points stop loss. I can only afford 5. So I'm long here. Let's see how it goes. The thing is though, I like to see a brand. Sorry, I like to see a break of the trend. Resumption, create a lower high, or maybe sometimes a higher high. But I think it's lower low, I mean. But I think it's not gonna happen today because let's see here. I can add it's easier to visualize it this way. But it depends which one really. Yeah, I can't have more than 2. I don't pay for Nasdaq live data or even premium. Okay, we up 80 bucks. I'm also close to my goal of 100% profit before going with live funds. They're lagging a bit. And one thing to look out for is we are still below the 100 EMA. Sorry, the 1 hour EMA, which makes it a bit unclear. We're also below the 4 hour, but we are far above the 100. Sorry, the daily. So I usually just trade a 5-minute EMA and a 1 hour EMA. So I wanna see a break of this. But this is more of my signal for longs. But before this I was unsure because of this higher high, rejection after going through the EMA, creating the gap bar here, and pushing, going back down. 102. Some would say wait for a retest of the trend, but I don't do that every time. I wonder if we could take these highs. Maybe not. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm not sure when the American market closes, but I would guess on here. Could take this. Let's see. I love these new AI functions. Didn't make me smarter though. We push in. I wanna see how we react on the hourly here. The 5 minutes starting to get some bullish momentum here. Use 30 lagging. I could go over my trade this morning. And that was 3 here. We had a positive open right here, which means I would try to get in long in a good position. So since I do the bull and bear signal entries, I wait. I was going for long setups here. So when we retraced here, I tried to get in a good position. And when I do entries, as I showed yesterday, I do them this way. So this is bull and bear. The color scheme doesn't really matter, but I am not the best when it comes to accepting them being different. This is a regular bar. You have the open, you push down a bit, and you push higher and close below a bit. But when you are looking for a bullish entry, you want to look for a bullish momentum bar, bullish signal bar, which means you don't want any wicks above. So the same thing for the other one. So when I was looking for longs, I saw these. Oh no, nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, we had a bull bar, but we did wick a bit, so we went down a bit more. And now we are in deep discount on this leg. So I was waiting. Oh, we have a pretty tiny bar. Oh, we have a larger bar, and it closes on the top. We take an entry. Stop loss. Some would take it here. I took it here because we have had a low, push higher. And I actually just went for the 1 hour. And if I could, you see here. These are my trades today. Oh, I took one. No, this is yesterday. Sorry, that's yesterday. These are today. And the issue I have, that's I take an entry, I lose my conviction in the trade, I close it. I take it again, I lose my conviction in the trade, I lose it. And I took it again at 8:43, 8:45, or that's when I closed it this time. No, never. Yeah, I think. So at least I did some profit here. Oh, didn't I trade UK today? It was DAX. I should have taken. I should have traded UK as well. I can't see it here though. Ah, yeah, I closed it. So that's a mistake I took. I took on both DAX and UK, or the FTSE, and I closed the FTSE for no reason. I didn't even go for 1 hour. Let's see here. 69. The entry was open. Yeah, 70. So I took it there, and I took another. I took 2 positions. The second was up here, and then I moved here. But I closed it too soon. And on the German, let's see here, 3. So we had a bull bar, and I took an entry here. No, that's not it. This one. It's the same hour, but I closed it because I was not feeling it. 986. So I took it here somewhere on the break here. Stop loss, take profit. And then I am pretty sure I also shorted German. I shorted 9 contracts here at 74,009 here. And this one was my favorite. I closed it way too late though. I got out at 60 points profit, and I screwed up completely, as you can see here. I sold out here somewhere. And that's not because I sold here. I sold here. I forgot about it. I was at work, and I could have made up towards 140. But realistically, this is the trade I would have taken. So I lost almost 60 points in profit there. Let's see how the Nasdaq goes. Oh yeah. We are up 303 bucks. Let's see where my stop loss should be. Entry 247. Two six. $200. So far I have made 1.5 Arden. I'm gonna look. Oh, that's me, yeah. But where is Trader Tom? That's the guy that I follow, and he's the person I look up to when it comes to trading. He's currently down. He's shorting. Why is he shorting? Oh, we are within. Usually this is the Globex hours. And the Globex hours are usually touched towards one of the sides 90% of the times. So out of 100 days, 90 are hit. 305. I want to see how it goes here. I may take some partials because I'm not very good with the American markets. Yeah, let's take. Take off 3. Yeah, almost 2R. Yep, $200, so the risk is gone. And we are plus 150 here too. And the account just reached 100% profits in almost 3 weeks. That's decent. 2R here. I would like to hold it for a while. The DOW is lagging a bit. The thing I have done differently this time, I was profitable for a while last year and I screwed up. I am going to try and change the settings. I don't know why it's lagging. It shouldn't do that. Trying to see my stream, but I can't find it. Okay, so we're getting a beer bar here. Or perhaps not. Let's see here if I can show. This is the program I want to learn, ATES, but it's actually not the easiest. I want to see the volume. This is not really the chart I was looking for, but let's see. So my stop loss was down here, 205, but this is the area I was looking at, because if you look at here, it's this area. High volume, which becomes support. But I am not, this is not the chart I was looking for. Let's look here instead. Volume profile. Why isn't it showing? Oh, because it's NAS. There is no volume showing here. This is not as clear, but out of this leg, most volume was happening up here, but out of this leg, it was kind of equal, but value area low was down here, and this is pretty much all the volume I was looking for. This is pre-market though, so it's not a lot of volume, but psychology and some using Fibonacci retracements. They think it's a good idea to go along here, so that's what I was looking for. I could have taken a long just right out of the gate, but I didn't, especially not on Nasdaq here. It should have been here. I could have done it like that on the close, trying to risk it, you know, but I didn't. I took it up here. I might close this because this alone is a daily salary for me. And my account have reached the target goal. So now I'm gonna add money to this account. This is a demo, and I'm gonna trade real money this time. But let's leave it open, see what happens. We could go back to Nasdaq here, see how the overnight session looks. Okay, so this is not something I enjoy watching. When we have a gap here, it's less than 100 points. I do look for a retracement back up. However, let's do that. I don't expect it to break it. So we should close here. And we could actually start looking for shorts. We are within the Globex. I'm not sure really what Trader Tom uses as the Globex hours. I'm gonna have to look that up. I believe he's on the London time. And by looking at that, I think he had it to 11. Or so. So we traded below it. But you don't expect it to trade to both sides. That's something I gotta backtest though. See how often it takes out a low and go up, and why it does it. We're trading within yesterday's range, or whatever the reason could be. So yeah, you see here, we could actually take it a bit easy here, see what happens. Look at it 1, 2. I don't know. I'm at $10,169. My transaction history. It is not the best, but as you can see, I am kind of consistent with my profits. I do have a few massive losses. Yeah, but yeah. I'm probably not gonna take another trade. I have done my money, or my demo money. And let's see what trader Tom did. The person that taught me how to trade. He bought FTSE. This was this morning. Oh yeah, he took the same trade as I did, but he took it much earlier. But what did it do on the Nasdaq? He's live here. Okay. He sold here 280. I'm not sure why. That's the issue. He doesn't talk too much about it in this. You have to watch the live. I'm gonna watch the live after this. And he started the year with 10,000 instead of 100,000, which is what he usually trades with. And he did some withdrawals of the account because he traded outside of it. But every single trade is up here. Ah, he's selling the DOW. Yeah, it's the weaker. It's the same idea he had earlier. I'm not sure what it is. And we're gonna find out. He sold at 375. Okay, so he sold when it rejected. Stop loss 535. This is a good exercise. You look at a very good trader and look why he's placing his stop losses and stuff where he does. And I can't see what he's trading here. But the thing with Tom is he trade patterns. And I don't mean head and shoulders and stuff like that. I mean he trades, he back tests, let's see here. He back tests what price does at the open, for example. So this is a bull bar. Let's say this is the opening candle. Let's say this is the opening candle, the black one here, 920. Then he back tested, for example, how many times when we trade below it, it would go back up. Oh shit. And he have a decent stop, let's say 20 points. And then he takes, yeah. He usually let it run until it shows something. And out of, for example, this, and out of 2,200 days, it went up 57% of them. So you have a statistical edge of 7%. So that's one of the setups I do that he does too. It's his setup, so. And we didn't have one here. Let's see if we had one yesterday. Yeah, we had the best one yesterday. This was my favorite setup. So you had a the opening candle, the black one here, 3 a.m. You traded below it, and since this is the FTSE, it's just 8,000. I have a 5-point stop loss. And the thing you can do here is let it run. Just let it run. You could have done it for the whole fucking day. I didn't though. I just took like tiny amount of money. The issue here is, for me right now, is I can't trade because I saw what he does, and that messes up with my brain. But I'm done. I have my... What have I done today? What's wrong? My account was 9,200. Currently 10,100. So I have made more than 8% of my original. That's pretty good for one day. 100% this month. And the thing is, it snowballs so fast when you get up here. You have like, I do 2% risk, so that's 400. That's a lot, but it works really good for me. Well, I am done. I'm not gonna trade anything else. If I'm gonna trade something, it would have been oh, we didn't. Oh shit. YM. It's so weak. Yes. Okay, so NQ pushed harder, that's why I made some money. Otherwise I would have maybe lost some money. So what I would be looking for here is a continuation lower. And it's not because Tom said it. I usually, when we have a 100 points gap, I usually see continuation down. But I'm done with my trade, and yeah. So if I would have been shorting here, I would mark it up, the trend going this way, and you want it to break. You want it to retest, maybe create a bit lower high, and you want it to also touch or break the EMA 20. So it has to consolidate a bit here before dumping. And then you look for a continuation. If it happens, if the price goes down to this one and breaks the trend and continues up a bit, you could go on the top here. And you still want to look for bars that shows strength or weakness, like bull signal bar. We don't have many bear bars. Not a lot. This one could be one. Here you have one. Even something like this. Just take it here. Stop loss. Up here maybe. You could have just let it run for the whole day. Well, we'll see what happens here. I'm not gonna trade anything anyways. So here you have an example. Trading. Breaking the trend. Now we want to see here. Then we want it to continue a little bit. And then we want going lower. That you can short up here. That's a 40% chance you're actually gonna get it. If you wait for it to trade a little bit like this, this is a 60% chance you're gonna get it. So there is statistics that helps you a lot as well. But yeah, that was everything for now. I made a few hundred today, and in next week. Next week I'm starting trading with the actual money. So that's gonna be interesting. So well, thank you for watching, my single viewers, but it helps me concentrate at least. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, we're still on the 1 minute, sorry. Alright. We'll see what happens. So well, have a good day. Talk to you. Not tomorrow. I'm on some courses tomorrow. On Friday, my worst